Muy buena gente, bienvenidos a otro capítulo más de Baldur 3. Nos han despertado, ¿eh? ¿Quién son esta gente? Zefiro o Jirak. ¿Dónde está Jirak? Ah.
One day I'll catch a break.
Vale.
I will ascend.
Nada, repartí hostias. No me falle el Sil. Te doy voy a acabar con él. Hostia, qué hostia le ha metido a Carla, ¿no? Pegan. Oh, que pegan. Toma.
Moving.
Now this is my happy place.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Dos turnos de restante, ¿para qué? Ah, para irnos, ¿no? Nos tenemos que ir, ¿no?
All right.
Pensaba que...
Here we go.
Vale, que nos teníamos que ir.
That orb is about to erupt!
Pues son G-Yankee, ¿no? Venga, vámonos. Me ha pegado hostia.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Venga, pues vámonos.
next?
Igual, desde aquí le metería un viaje a qué. ¿Sí?
Come on. Can't stay idle. Can't slow down.
¡Wow! Venga, mis chupa cerebro. Aquí hay uno muerto.
Knees high.
Quédate aquí, no va a ser que tire una bola de fuego, que no creo que le vaya a dar tiempo, pero bueno.
Victory awaits.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
A ver, que digo yo que también nos podíais curar a nosotros. Pobrecillo.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Ursula Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time we were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not!
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Mazel. Fight with me for your own survival. Together, we can turn the tide.
¡Ah! Creía que se iba a comer el reempujón. No se lo ha comido. El Sil. Aporrea contra tus compañeros. Esta gente pegará una hostia sin conocimiento, imagino. Ahí no llego, claro. He hecho el gamba. ¿Sabéis lo que es el gamba? Pues eso he hecho yo, el gamba.
Destroy the honor.
¿Están todos muertos o no? Si no, pues no. Toma. Plaga de insectos. Ah, que también la has dado a ella. Vale. No lo sabía, perdona, Carla. No os metáis ahí. Porque es tontería.
I will ascend.
¿Sabes que que tiene protección contra el fuego? No, porque entonces, ¿cómo me ha fallado, Carla, la bola de fuego? ¿Me lo puedes explicar? Ahí, hostia, sin conocimiento. Venga ahí. Toma ya, por una que te doy yo, te doy más que tú a mí.
Need to act fast.
Claro, si los puedo. Venga, vamos a darle sopa de la buena. Vale. El único enemigo que nos queda es... a este, coño, lo tenía que haber atacado, pero... como lo tenía dominado...
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Vale, la reina Yankee, ¿a quién quería que matáramos? ¿A él o a Orfeo?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
¿Qué ocurre si liberamos a Orfeo?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to mimic you. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not? I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind... look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Bueno, entonces tenemos botas de refugio liberado. El portador inflige un daño adicional a su ataque sin arma igual a su modificador de sabiduría. Vale, esto no lo Orfeo. El hijo de la primera reina Yankee. Por lo cual la reina Yankee ahora no quiere que aparezca, porque claro, si aparece, evidentemente, pues se le va a tomar por culo su reinado. Vale. Tengo que poner más pociones, que de momento todavía no me he parado. Y así está el plan. Todo se va entrelazando, no hay una misión secundaria propiamente dicha. Todo se va siempre entrelazando. Todo tiene que ver con la historia.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Vale, pues nada, nos vamos.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. Orpheus is not just a Githyanki. He is Mother Gith's blood. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
The disc appears in your mind's eye.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but there's a common speech translation beneath, carved in a different hand. It's a story about Orpheus. Listen close. I'll read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him. Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith. But the true heir, the prince of the comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. Incredible tale. I wouldn't have believed it if we hadn't seen the prince for ourselves.
Os han estado engañando durante 1000 años.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
¿Qué metemos el gusanapo al exil?
No! I will not become more Gaith than the damned parasite in my skull has already made me.
Vale, bueno, el exil no lo hemos conseguido. No sé si más adelante podremos conseguir que se meta el gusanapo. Nosotros no lo vamos a meter a lo mejor un poquito más adelante. Por probarlo. Lo que pasa es que no lo he probado nunca. Mis 4 partidas, como dije, pues no lo he probado. Es quería seguir con los poderes que tenemos sin más ayuda, pero bueno. No sé, a lo mejor en una partida modo honor te ayuda más. No lo sé, como no los he probado, no, madre mía, qué chaval. Dios. Qué juegazo, tío. Qué listón tan alto ha puesto Lirian con este juego. Para los que nos guste el RPG, vamos.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Pues ese será
We'll be watching, no doubt.
nuestro destino, buscar
Waiting
ahora.
for my return. We should do what we can to
Me
find them.
gustan.
What they know could help us.
Para quitarle las otras piedras.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. Said it was for the spots. She had them all in her hands and face. She said she wouldn't be gone long. But that was a whole 10 days ago.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
Bueno, le vamos a decir eso, que su madre está muerta, ¿no?
Thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
Bueno, gente, pues nada, dejaremos este capítulo por aquí, que ya hemos llegado a Rivington, al acto 3. Y bueno, y lo que nos queda, chaval. Madre mía. Y que es lo que nos queda. Iremos zona por zona, activando misiones, haciéndolas las que podamos. Y nada, y seguir disfrutando de una joya. Pedazo de saludo a todos.